What is up, YouTube? It is me, Base Chillaren, and we are back here again with another video, and we are here to bring you the first part of my July haul, because it would be way too fucking big if I waited till the end of the month, because I just got back from Anime Expo, and boy oh boy did I buy some shit. Throughout the video, I'm going to be talking about other things that I did at Anime Expo. This is probably going to be a multiple-part video, so you better get ready for a sit. So, we're just going to go right on ahead and start with one thing. Let me go grab it. I've totally forgotten about it. You wait here. I'll be right back. But, cats have been a horrible mistake. Oh god. Alright, I'm back. So first thing is the smallest thing of the haul. It's not really a haul, it's more like I got the sticker just to prove that I was there. And that is, I went to the US premiere of the, why am I forgetting the name? Holy shit, it's right there. Kaze-sana Morning Glories. I am so hot, my brain is melting. And they give out these stickers. And it was a really fun fucking movie. I absolutely loved it. But I have a complaint, it has nothing to do with the movie. It was the dude who was sitting next to me and my husband. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't even think you're ever going to even see this video, but if you ever do, when you're at a premiere for any movie, there's probably going to be like some cheering, there's probably going to be some actual live reactions. People tend to get very animated and very vocal during a premiere, especially for an anime premiere at a convention, when that sort of thing is expected. But, however, this dude who is sitting beside us, man, does not know how to behave in a theater at all. He was absolutely totally alone. He was by himself. And whenever there was, and I've read the manga, so I knew, like, the story beats. I knew the romantic, like, things that were going to happen throughout the story. And whenever I felt one coming up, I knew it was going to happen, and dude would fucking shout at the top of his goddamn lungs, like he was at, like, a wrestling match. Whenever there was a kiss, whenever there was a handhold, whenever there was anything romantic or any kind of major plot point, dude would shout and scream and hoot and holler at the top of his fucking lungs. We were a seat away from this man. It almost ruined the entire fucking experience for me. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, get some, yeah!" Like, it was the most obnoxious thing I think I've ever experienced at a convention. And I came that close to telling the dude to literally shut the fuck up, but I don't know, part of me was like, maybe I don't want to ruin his experience, even though he's ruining my experience. But yeah, just call out to that one fucking dude who was sitting next to me at the Kaze-sana Morning Glories premiere. You're fucking annoying, and you need to learn how to calm the fuck down. Especially during a Yuri. Like, it was a cute, beautifully animated story. It was calming and wonderful, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful experience, and you ruined it by fucking treating it like, oh, fuck. No one else in the theater was screaming as loud as this dude was. This dude. Oh my god, this dude. I'm sweating. I'm so mad I'm sweating, and it's also hot. But yeah, there's that. Next, just a couple of small things. These were given out at the Kodansha industry booth. I don't know, they were like little boards. It's really unfortunate because I don't read either of these manga. For Devil's Line and Seven Deadly Sins. They're pretty neat. I like them. Even though I don't really read either of these. They're pretty neat to have, and oh, that feels so good. That feels so good, y'all. And also, I think this came with the purchase of Land of the Lustrous. Got a little pin with Foss on it. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I really like it. It's got Foss. Also got these really cool fans at the Tales of Wedding Rooms VR booth that was up front at the con. This feels really good. I'm going to be doing this for a second. It's a really nice fan. It saved my fucking life, the entire convention. It was so goddamn hot that weekend. If y'all were at the convention this weekend, you would know. It was blistering hot, even at night. At night, there would be breezes, and it would feel like you were facing into an oven. It was bad. It was so hot. These fans saved our goddamn lives this weekend. It was a good VR. It was a really impressive VR. it's really unfortunate I don't really have a VR. I don't plan on getting a VR, so. But it was cool. It was cool. So, next up we have so many free bags. Like, I think I got like 5 different free bags. And I'm gonna go from like least hype to like most hype for the just bags. But it's really cool. We got free bags for our swag, and trust me, these bags also saved our lives because they also doubled as our carry-ons. We got the Good Smile bag. It's just a regular tote. You could probably go put your groceries in it. It's nothing all that special, but it was really nice. It held my husband's gunpla really well. We got the free tote from Crunchyroll. If you had a Crunchyroll premium membership, they had like a Dragon Ball Super one and another one that I didn't really care about. So I got the Ancient Magus' Bride one. This came with a pin, and I think we absolutely fucking lost it, or else I have no idea where it is, which is really unfortunate because it was a Popico from, I think it was Popico, Pipini. One of the two. It was really cool, and I'm really sad that it's gone. Next up we have the Yen Press tote, which is strong as fuck. This is a really good, like, high quality bag, y'all, for a free bag. I used this as one of my carry-ons. It carried a shit ton of manga. This is a really good tote. It was a really high quality, good fucking tote. Thanks, Yen Press. You saved my fucking life. Next we have the gigantic Tokyopop swag bag. It doubles as a backpack. It is so big. It's just really fucking cool. I want to like carry this around and just wear it in public. It's Tokyopop. Because it's just fucking hilarious. But yeah, gigantic fucking Tokyopop tote. It's kind of unnecessarily large considering all they were selling were manga. Like, who's gonna buy that much manga to tote? Gigantic. And finally, we have the Anime Expo swag bag, which is the swag bag that everybody got going to the convention. Biggest fucking bag I think I've ever gotten in my entire fucking life. I could probably fit myself into this bag. That's probably going to be the thumbnail for this video, is me just sitting in this fucking bag. It is massive. There's no way to show the fucking scale of this massive-ass bag. Got Kingdom Hearts 3 on one side, and Dragon Quest on the other. It was horribly massive. It's really unfortunate I didn't buy anything large enough to fit into this bag because it's fucking hilarious taking it around, but yeah, those are all the free swag bags we got. Now I'm gonna move on to, it's not manga, it's more like art books, data books. Didn't get that many, but some of the shit's really fucking important, and I'm gonna start with this. This is the, how many S's are in this fucking title? SSS Gridman. It's the new anime from Trigger that's coming out in the fall, and they were selling these art books to promote the upcoming anime. I saw the premiere. It is so fucking good. I am very, very ready for the new anime, especially after I had like a very mad, very watered down like reaction to Darling in the Franxx. Very excited for Gridman though, and the thing that makes this really special is that at the Gridman premiere, they're like, be sure to take this to the Trigger live drawing panel that's coming up. I think it was on like Saturday night. We will give you like a free, like exclusive thing if you bring this art book. I'm like, holy shit, we need to get the art book. And it was an ordeal because the line at the Good Smile booth, which is where they were selling this, wrapped around the entire booth and like twice. Like, it got to the point where they had to cap the line. It got so fucking long, and I was really worried they wouldn't have these because they publicly announced that everybody who had this art book would get an exclusive, like, free thing. And so I figured, oh no, they're going to be all sold out. The line's too long, but we got it. And the thing that we got was, it's an exclusive stamp specifically for the event, and also a signature from Masaru Sakamoto, who was the is he the director? I don't know. I don't want to say. I don't want to be wrong, but really fucking cool. It's a really nice art book. It's got illustrations from like the Trigger staff in it for the upcoming anime. It's really fucking cool. I really like it. It feels kind of like a doujin. It's kind of shaped. It's kind of built like a doujin. It's probably a doujin, but yeah, this is really fucking cool. I absolutely love it. I'm definitely going to keep a hold on to this to keep it real damn safe. Next up, something that you might not be very hyped for, but I'm very hyped for because I really wanted these, is the Dynasty Warriors 9 or 8 if you're in Japan data books. I have the data books from the last Dynasty Warriors, which was Dynasty Warriors 8 in the West and Dynasty Warriors 7 in Japan. Fucking hype as fuck for these. Mostly because for Jachong and Jachong alone, my husband, my beautiful goth husband. But yeah, I absolutely love these data books. I've read the shit out of the Dynasty Warriors 8 or 7 data books, and I can't wait to read the shit out of these. I absolutely love this, the detail that you get to learn about, like, the outfits. It's really good for cosplay, especially if you're a Dynasty Warriors fan and you want to get into, like, some cosplay. These are really essential because they go into, like the materials that the outfits are made out of. These little, like, little things down there. They got, like, 360 views. It's really good. I absolutely love these. They're essential stuff for Dynasty Warriors fans, especially. But yeah, these, good as fuck. So glad I found these. Alright, now we're going to move into the main part of the haul, which is manga, but first light novels. I only got 2 though, not a lot of light novels. First thing I got was the Toradora light novel volume 1. Really, really friendly people at the industry booths. Like, I like, especially the 7 Seas and the Tokyopop booth. They're really fucking friendly as fuck, and I got to, like, actually have conversations with these people about, like I'm so fucking glad you guys are finally, like, publishing the Toradora light novels. And they're like, oh yeah, we would have published them sooner, but we were kind of waiting until light novels are more in vogue, and then they were going to publish it. So it was just really fucking cool to talk to these people. It was just, they weren't really, like, big name people, they were more just, like, staff, but still, it's just really good to, like, talk to people, like, thank you so much for publishing this, thank you so much for bringing this over, I'm so excited for this, because I don't really get to talk to people about that kind of thing, because I don't know that many manga people in real life, so, yeah, that's Toradora, light novel volume 1. I also picked up this single volume, which is The Dark Maidens, which is kind of, it looks like it's going to be, like, a dark mystery about this literature club. Their former president dies, and the story is pretty much the accounts of this girl from each member of the club. And I think it just, like the mystery, like, deepens with each, like, account. And I'm really excited to read this. I started reading it just a little itty-bitty bit on the plane on the way back, but I was so fucking tired I kept on passing out. So I feel like this shouldn't even matter. I'm just going to go back and read from the beginning because I don't think I actually absorbed anything because I was sleeping the entire fucking time. Now we go into the manga, which is, I bought a fucking lot of manga, you guys. There's going to be some stuff that was mailed to me the week before and this week in here, but it's significantly just mostly AX stuff. And holy fucking shit, I got a whole damn lot, which is probably why this video is going to be broken up in 2 parts, because I have things. And we're going to start... I got this purely for my husband, because I don't read Japanese. I can't read Japanese. I'm learning, but very, very slow. It's a very long process, because I'm dumb. And languages, I gotta learn a whole new alphabet on top of learning another language. But these are spin-off manga to the Kindaichi case files. And they are from the perspective, apparently, of the culprits, and it's a comedy, and apparently it's funny as shit. Unfortunately, they don't have, in the 2 volumes here, they don't have the one from the Mummy's Curse, which would probably be the only one I'd have some context into. But, yeah, there's these. Shinichi was, like, really looking for them. We went to Kinokuniya for these, and he was specifically looking for them. He really, really wanted them, so I'm really glad that we were able to find them for him. Next up, probably the most disappointing purchase of the weekend was I found these at Hobby Jungle, because we went down to Hobby Jungle too after the con, which was, it was crowded as fucking little Tokyo right after the convention. It's really fucking funny because I'm a shy motherfucker and I don't like approaching people, but I saw the anime man and Akidiris just chilling on the street, and me and my husband like lurked in the crowd like, is that the anime man? Oh god, it's the anime man. We don't want to approach him, he's hanging out with his friends, we don't want to bother the anime man, but we saw him. And it was like a religious experience. It was weird. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. We went to Hobby Jungle, crowded as fuck, because after the con, everybody kind of just went down to Weeb Village. And I got this manga. It's called Walkin' Butterfly, and I got volumes 1 and 2. And the reason why this is so disappointing is because this is a 4-volume series, and the publisher, Aurora Publishing, never heard of them, they only published 3 volumes out of the 4, so I'm going to read these, and if they are not if they're not absolutely fantastic, I'm probably going to drop them, because it's a dropped, unfinished series. Otherwise, if they're really, really good, I'll get volume 3, and then I will just read the 4th volume online, because I'm sure I'll be able to find it somewhere, hidden in the deep web. But yeah, it's volume 1. The covers are really cool. I think the thing that drew me to them the most was the covers, because they're so fucking awesome looking. And volume 2. But yeah, probably the most like disappointing purchase of the weekend, because it's an unfinished series, and it's really unfortunate when you come across those. Next up, I found this at the con, and I was like, you know what, everybody's buying it, I might as well buy it myself too, just to see what all the talk is about. I got Portis, which is the single volume horror manga. I think it's about like people trapped in a video game. I'm not 100% sure, but I figured I'd buy it. The logo pops out from the cover, which is really cool. I really like it when shit does that. It's that little extra thing that makes it feel like it's a little higher quality. But yeah, got Portis finally. Get to catch up with all y'all. Next up, we got, the Kodansha booth, very specifically, had a convention-only deal where they were selling a lot of manga that has not been published, not been released yet earlier. A lot of what they were selling was stuff that's going to be coming out later this month, so it was pretty much like, if you want to like get a jump start on these, go ahead, but they're going to be released like later in July. But one was specifically, going to be published next month, and that's one that I'm holding right now. But I got Tokyopop Girls, Volume 1, and then Volume 2, which is going to be released in August, so I get to read all this shit before any of y'all, haha. But yeah, I figured I better not pass this up, so I got both Volumes 1 and 2, just to get that out of the way. I started reading Volume 1, it's absolutely wonderful. I love, Akiko Hashigimura's storytelling and writing. It's very down-to-earth, very simple stories about like womanhood and stuff, and I can't wait to see where this is going to go, and I'm very, very glad that Kodansha has taken this series and released it from digital publishing hell, and I really hope they continue to do that with all their other stuff, because I'm constantly mad that half their library is inaccessible to people who just buy print stuff. Yeah, next I got Harukana Receive, which is a new volume from 7 Seas about beach volleyball. Y'all are out there collecting Haikyuu. I'm here collecting the Superior series because it's got girls in bikinis and it's got like low-key Yuri vibes. But yeah, really cute. It's kind of like semi-educational. It kind of teaches you about beach volleyball to a point, which I guess is something that happens within most sports mangas, that they teach you about the sport within the manga as they're going through. But yeah, really excited for Harukana Receive. What I think I need is sports manga about girls. Like, there's so many sports mangas out there that feature the young boys in high school, and it's like, that's cool and all, it can't relate to the young boys in high school, though. So, sports manga that focuses on women is just real fucking cool to me. And if anybody's got any other sports manga that focuses on women, please let me know, because that might be my gateway into the sports manga genre. Next up, we have an omnibus from Tokyopop, brand the fuck new. New, and I don't mean like new as in like this is in good condition. I mean new as in they're publishing this. Tokyopop is also doing like this. They were also selling things that were coming out later this month. This is coming out on the 31st, and that is the Tarot Cafe Collector's Edition Omnibus Volume 1. I have been really interested in this series. A lot of people have been picking up the single volumes lately, and I was really interested because they would flip through it and the art would look really cool. It seems really interesting. This is a manhwa, by the way. But some of the volumes were kind of like wildly out of print. They were going for like $20, $30 on Amazon. And it was like, it sounds cool, but for an impulse buy, I'm not willing to throw down that much money. But we're publishing it in these omnibus collections, which is why I fucking support with all of my like body and blood omnibuses, because it makes series that are mildly inaccessible to people accessible again, which is cool and awesome. Tarot Cafe, I've read this, absolutely love it. It kind of starts off, it is sort of episodic, but there's definitely an overarching plot that's hinted at, and I'm really interested to see where this is going to go. This is going to be a 3-volume omnibus series. Super excited. Welcome the fuck back, Tokyopop. You have been missed so much. But yeah, that's Tarot Cafe Omnibus Collection Volume 1. Speaking of omnibuses, I got this one right after the con because I saw it at the convention, but I definitely would not have had room in my carry-ons. We were squeezing things into our check bag at the last minute. We would have had no room for this, so as soon as we got back I went to Barnes & Noble and I picked this up because why the fuck not? That would be Stupid Love Comedy. It's a single volume omnibus, and it appears to just be sort of like a comedy, a rom-com, about this very disorganized, very like lazy manga author. She's always late for her due date, she's always late to meetings, she needs someone to rein her in, and they bring in this very stuffy, very like strict editor for her, and it's just kind of like their goings on. It's sort of like an inside look in the manga industry, but it's like a comedy. But yeah, it looks to be really interesting. It's only 1 volume, like I said, just a quick, it's $25 MSRP. You could probably find it for less online. But yeah, love these like 1 volume like things. You can buy it and it's done. You don't have to like collect it like every month. It's really nice. I really like it. Next up, this is something that I got right before the convention, and that would be Go For It Nakamura. It's a single volume. It's very little. It's about a gay boy who falls in love with this other kid in his class, and it's pretty much just like his struggles because he really wants to befriend this boy because he's so pretty and he loves him so much. And yeah, it's just like a fun little comedy about this guy and his like unrequited love for this student in his class. The title, the font, the typography for the title kind of bothers me because it kind of looks like Comic Sans. It kind of feels like it was slapped onto the cover. That's my one complaint, is that the typography, the title just doesn't like fit the rest of the thing. It just kind of feels like it was just slapped on there. But that's a nitpick. That is a nit-to pick. But also Amazon, I don't know if you can tell, but Amazon absolutely fucking destroyed this. It got bent the fuck out of shape in the envelope it came in, which is really fucking unfortunate, but that's the Amazon life. We're all living it, I'm sure. Some of you understand my pain. Next up, I'm going to show these two at the same exact fucking time because I'm so excited. We are entering a new age of Tokyopop, my friends, because Tokyopop is finally licensing Japanese manga. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be hesitant. Tokyopop did do us really dirty in the past. A lot of shit went unfinished, a lot of shit went out of print, and now is very expensive. But I honestly feel like giving them a second chance is not going to hurt. It's not going to do us any disservice to support Tokyopop now that they are in the infancy stage of finally publishing licensed Japanese works, especially since they are publishing a lot of BL and a lot of Yuri. That seems to be their main focus when it comes to their publishing, the things they're publishing. They've licensed, I made a video about this, it's only 11 seconds, but I made a video that they got the rights to Yurikuma Arashi, the manga, and I was waiting, I was hoping, I was like, who's going to publish Yurikuma Arashi? Somebody better publish Yurikuma Arashi. It's my favorite fucking anime, y'all. And I am so happy that Tokyopop has gotten the licensing rights. It's coming out in January. If not January, then early next year. Who knows? It might get pushed back. That's the life. But they also got the rights to another Yuri. It's called Futaribea, A Room for Two. And I'm so excited. Like, Tokyopop is just, I have a very special place in my heart for Tokyopop. Even though they did do me dirty, they've done all of us dirty. They've come back and they immediately won my heart, like, hey, Base, we got some Yuris. And I'm like, oh, you're my favorite manga publishing company. Oh, have my money, take my money. But, so I got the 2 volume ones for the new Japanese licensed manga that they're publishing, and that would be Konohana Kitan, which recently got an anime, I think, a season or 2 ago, I do believe, and also Hanger, which is a BL. I haven't read either of these yet, haven't seen the anime for this, but I had to pick them up because I had to show my support. I really, really want Tokyopop to come out of this swinging. I really want them to come back out from the brink. I really, really do want them to. They are my childhood publishing company. I just really, really hope that this is just a good sign of things to come for Tokyopop, because I want them to succeed so bad. As a collector, as a manga reader, as a fan, as a lover of manga, I want publishing companies to succeed in what they do. I want publishing companies to thrive. So, I've picked these up. I'm not even a big fan of BL, but I picked up Hanger, going to continue to pick up Hanger, going to definitely continue to pick up Konohana Kitan. Cute as fuck. Love it. There's some titty in here, by the way. Watch out for the titty. But, yeah. Absolutely wonderful, adorable. I love what they've done with the spines on this one, too. The cute little flowers. I'm so excited. I am so hype and excited for the new age of Tokyopop. And so should you. I gotta really speed things up. Next, I got Teasing Master Takagi-san. I think this is an early release from Yen Press. I think it's coming out on the 24th, I think, 20-something of July, but they were selling it at their booth, so I figured I'd pick it up. I've heard good things about Takagi-san. I haven't seen the anime. Definitely going to read this. I really hope it's really good, because Yen Press manga is really expensive. It's a chore. It's a commitment. Next up, I got this because I saw it and I really, really wanted to get it before Anime Expo, but I had like a no impulse buying rule until like the end, like after the con. So I found this at the convention. I had to get it because the premise is so fucking bizarre. I had to like get it just to figure out what the fuck it was all about. It's Shibuya Goldfish, and it is about these man-eating flying giant goldfish, which apparently aren't actually goldfish. They just look like goldfish. But that's the mystery. And it's bloody, it's gory, it's gross, it's flying fucking goldfish eating some dudes. It's just fucking bizarre as fuck. And if you like the edgy, kind of gory, weird shit, like Magical Girl Apocalypse and that sort of thing, you'll definitely like Shibuya Goldfish. Definitely look into it. It's gory and weird to the point of comedy. Next, I got Hakume and Mikochi, which I wasn't really interested in this to begin with, but I picked it up and read it, and my heart has not been soothed by anything so hard as it was by Hakume and Mikochi. It is cute as fuck, and you owe it to yourself to read it, because it is adorable. Like, oh, it is sweet to the point of diabetes. Like, oh my god, definitely look into Hakume and Mikochi. Speaking of cuteness, we have Mushroom Girls in Love, which is a single volume. It's by the creator of A Centaur's Life, and you can definitely tell it's by the creator of A Centaur's Life, especially by the 4-page essay about the entire fucking world. and like the little like details about the world in between chapters, which is something that they do in the Centaur's Life. It's a very, very dramatic manga, very quick, very sad, very high drama, and it's just wonderful and fantastic. Lovely, lovely Yuri. Absolutely wonderful. Get that shit. And I'm going to stop the video for now. We're going to do a part 2. We're going to come back swinging, and we're going to go into my continued pickups in the next video. I'll see you all then. Bye.